lines na tupige makofi tafadhali. Tupige makofi kumkaribisha mgeni wetu wa heshima na viongozi wengine wanaoungana pamoja nao. Tuendelee kuongeza makofi tafadhali. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. You may be seated. Na naomba kwa heshima tumpigie makofi makubwa sana mgeni wetu Dr. Kisenge, the Executive Director of JKCI Management present, the Chairperson for Organizing Committee, Dr. Lema, Heart to Heart Egypt, and all the international delegates who are here. Heart to Heart Egypt and all the international delegates who are here, and I think we can give them the biggest round of applause for them to come to Tanzania. JKCI Board Chairperson present, and also the interim Board of Trustees who are here present, stakeholders for this meeting, and everyone invited. The protocol will be observed when we do the welcoming remarks, but I want to officially welcome you to our conference that we have been waiting for a long time. Heart Team Africa, Cardiotan Emerging 2026 International Scientific Conference. And I think it will be done a big justice if we give ourselves the biggest round of applause, tafadhali.
Imaging. So you want to know why did we decide on cardiac imaging? We are not just here to look at pretty pictures. We are here to solve a crisis. Cardiovascular disease remains the world's #1 killer. We all know from the epidemiological data. But there is a good new cardiac. We know that cardiac imaging is no longer just a diagnostic tool. It is used in prevention. It is used during the procedure, but it is also used for prognostication. So today, through cardiac imaging, we can detect plaques better even before they have ruptured. Through MRI, we may see scar tissues that may lead to deadly arrhythmias. But again, with the 3D mapping, we're able to visualize our valves better than what we used to visualize some few years ago. But through strain imaging, we can even detect a failing heart before even the heart starts to fail. So that's all being done through cardiac imaging. Our theme of our meeting, if you have seen, I don't know whether it's called Smart Imaging for Strong Hearts. The old days of my echo versus your MRI versus your CT scans are over. The patient doesn't really care whether you use an echo, you use an MRI, use a CT scan. They care about the answer. They want to get better. That's what we're here to explore. So we will explore how AI is turning our imaging into instant diagnosis, how multi-modality imaging, using every tool that is available, can be used in treatment, and how we train the next generation. I see a lot of young colleagues, so how we train the next generation of healthcare colleagues to be better equipped with knowledge. So this is a call for action. So we begin by doing 3 things. 1, we should be curious. We should step outside our specialty. A radiologist should go to an echo session. A sonographer should go and sit in a cath lab or at a CT session so that we all be acquainted with what each other is doing, but we should also be generous. We should share our success as well as our pitfall, because with our pitfall, that's where we can make progress in medicine. But we should also be inspired to look at the images on the screen, not on the data, but as a human being, trusting us to look inside their heart or engine. Lastly, I want to acknowledge the management of the JKCI and Heart Team Foundation. I also want to acknowledge all the distinguished speakers and guests who have come from, we have guests from Egypt, we have guests from Chile, there are guests from Kenya, United States of America, and South Africa, who will be joining us. We have our guest of honor, who has graciously spent time to come with us, but our sponsors who have made all this event possible. But lastly, but not in terms of importance, our patients. The patients are the ones that have made us come here so that we be better equipped to be able to serve them. So let us open our mind and sharpen our eyes and get to work. And welcome to the future of cardiac imaging. And please enjoy the conference. Thank you.
Because he was our first speaker, he deserved to have a bonus of a second round of applause. Tumpigie makofi tena tafadhali for setting the tone for this conference. Distinguished invited guests and guests of honor as well, allow me now to welcome our host, the person who, behind the scene, his head has never rested because of this conference, together with his team. They've made sure that this conference becomes into perfection as a proper beating heart. So ninaomba tuunganishe makofi, tumkaribishe Dr. Peter Kisenge, JKCI Executive Director. We can do better than that. Makofi mengi tafadhali.
Good morning. Yes, my name is Dr. Peter Richard Kisenge. I'm an Executive Director of the Cardiac Institute. I'm also an intervention cardiologist, but I haven't been in cath lab now for 6 months. But I promise I will start next week. Yes, guest of honor, Dr. Sisati Tugene, representing our regional director of WHO, Professor Mohamed Janabi. Professor Mohamed Janabi was our boss at JKCI, so I took over from him. So give our respect to him, Professor Janabi. And we can also give a close of proud to Professor Janabi. Please. Dr. Hassan Mshinda, a chairman of JKCI Board of Trustee, board member of Jakaya Kikwete, Ambassador Mohamed Lugunz, Assistant General of Arabic, Director of Technical Arabic, Ambassador Sterling Man of Arabic State, Dr. Ahmed, my colleague from Egypt, Professor Grada Kazmari, President of Heart to Heart Association for Sustainable Development. Distinguished guests, speakers, ladies and gentlemen. This year's theme, as Dr. Wane had just mentioned, Smart Image for Stronger Heart, highlights the vital role of advanced imaging technology in improving cardiovascular diagnosis, treatment, and patient outcome. As innovations continue to transform healthcare, we have an exciting opportunity to collaborate, share knowledge, and explore new ways to strengthen hearts through smart image solution. I'm sure you are going to share the knowledge, but you are going also to network, and you are also going to partner during these 3 days. We are honored by your presence and grateful for your contributions to this important gathering. We hope the discussion, presentation, and networking opportunity over the coming days will inspire new ideas and meaningful partnership. So thank you so much for joining us. We wish you for 3 days, which is productive. Now, next few minutes, I would like to just to give you highlights of JKCI. JKCI is one of the leading cardiac center in East and Central Africa. I will give you some few informations about JKCI so that you are aware what is JKCI. So the JKCI started way back in 1970s. The idea to start this heart program started way back in 1970 by our former president, Julius Kambarage Nyerere. In that time, there were 3 doctors were taken to UK for training, and they went there for almost 4 years for training. And one of the doctors is here, who is also my teacher, Dr. Lokatare. If you can stand, if you don't mind. Professor Lokatare is also my teacher. So he's here. We have also our late board chairperson who died, Professor Mahalo, Professor Makene, and Professor Mtulia. So these are the people who are pioneer for cardiac service in Tanzania. So we should always remember them. And in 2006, actually, our former president, Dr. Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete, had a state visit in China, and then they had a discussion there to start a cardiac program here in Tanzania. And this is because of good collaboration between Tanzania and China for many years. And this was founded by our former father of the nation, Julius Kambarage Nyerere, and the President Mao. So from this collaboration, we came out with this cardiac program. In 2012, construction is beginning, and 2014 construction of JKCI building completed. And the institute was established 2015, and from 2015 we've been doing, from 2008 we've started cardiac surgery in one of the hospitals there at Moi, and this came after 20 doctors, nurses, technicians came from India for training. So we started the program. They started doing simple procedure. Later, they did also some complex procedures. So 2019, we started doing even some complex procedure, valve surgeries and bypass surgeries. And as we are speaking now in Cath Lab, we are even doing TAVI procedures and complex CTO procedures. So, and now we have from one hospital, now we are having a chain of hospitals. So our institute now is having 222 bed capacity with a state-of-the-art cath lab and 4 theaters. And recently we just acquired another hospital in Arusha, northern part of Tanzania, of 150 beds. So if we add 222 and 150, we are approaching more than 300 bed capacity. But we have been awarded and recognized as one of the leading institutes in Africa, recognized across African region with over 20 international and national. And after acquiring another hospital in Arusha of 220 staff, now we are almost approaching 1,000 staff. Regional 5 satellite clinic, Oyster Bay, Kawe, Kariakoo, Chato, and Arusha. So our target, we want to make sure that in all 23 regions in Tanzania, we'll be having cardiac program under Jakaya Kikwete. So we've started our journey. So how's our performance? So since 2015, we've seen almost 1.3 outpatient attended, 17,000 cath lab procedure. We've done more than 6,596 open heart surgery, and we've attended foreigners over 5,000. So we are not only saving Tanzanians, but we are saving many people, Africa and outside Africa. So this is the outcome of our institute. You can see the trend of abroad referral decrease. Now almost 99% of the procedure we are doing here at Jakaya Kikwete. So thank you, Professor Lakatari, for your ambitions. We are the leading now cardiac center in East and Sub-Saharan Africa, and we want to be a leading cardiac center in Africa. My friend from Egypt, just be ready, we'll be the leading cardiac center in Africa. So we've done renal denervation TAVI procedure at JKCI, and so this is a big milestone. And in the next 5 years, we'll do heart transplant. So we are also doing a lot of outreach program. I think we are the leading cardiac center doing a lot of outreach within the country. Now we are even moving outside the countries. In Tanzania, we've done almost 18 regions across Tanzania, and 3 countries in SADC, Malawi, Comoro, Zambia, and recently we went even in Congo. And we are thinking also this year we'll be moving to Central Africa. We are also thinking also to partner with our colleague in Ethiopia. So we are moving towards Africa. We want to make Africa as a leading cardiac center. A total of 15,192 patients attended, among 33% were diagnosed with cardiovascular disease in our outreach, local outreach here in Tanzania. So this improve, of course, community access to cardiovascular disease. So I think the representative of WHO, we are here. We want to transform cardiac program in Africa. We are not doing only in Tanzania, but we want to transform cardiac program in Africa. So to send this message to Professor Janani. With the expansion of JKCI, the number of patients increased from 400 to 1,600 patients per day. So, and this has happened only in the last 3 years. So we have, this is what I've just mentioned, our branches, JKCI Kariakoo, JKCI Dagro, JKCI Kawe, JKCI Oyster Bay, LMC Chato. So these are the branch, and the other coming branch will be Songwe. We are also going to put another branch there at Songwe. So this is, if you can just play that video, please. Can you play the video? So this is the clinic. So if you come to our clinic, this is the way our clinic. We want to people not to feel that they are in the clinic. You can proceed playing that video. Doesn't play. Okay. Okay, so that is our branch, JKSA Carl. So that is one of our branch. Yes, so we have recently opened another branch in the market, Kariako. We are also serving northern parts of Tanzania. So that's another branch we've just acquired. And this is the kind of space. So sometimes you can also come to the hospital just to, if you are not even sick, you can go there and, yeah. So, but we cannot do this alone. We cannot do this alone. We need to have building Africa cardiovascular imaging ecosystem cannot be done only by JKCI. We need a collaboration. We need collaboration outside Africa. We need collaboration within Africa. We cannot do within the university, within the hospital, but we need a collaboration so that we can transfer the knowledge to many people. We need to get innovations from different countries so that we work together. I always believe on partnerships. So if you partner, you will move fast. So that's why we are now partnering. We've signed an MOU with Zambia. We've signed an MOU with Burkina Faso. And we've even done some surgery in Zambia. We did an outreach there. We've done a quite number of surgery in Zambia, Rwanda. So these are the another MOUs in Rwanda. And also our team, JKSA team at the King Faisal Hospital, one of our best doctors, a pediatric cardiac surgeon, Dr. Godwin. We have Dr. Nice and the late Dr. Onesmo. So this is an outreach. We've seen almost 537 people screened in Malawi, and they were referred to Jakaya Kikwete Cardiac Institute 134, and most of them, they arrived here in JK. Some of them, they needed pacemaker, PCI, surgery, okay? So we are also helping them to build the capacity at Malawi. So that's an outreach in Congo. So we are continuing with the discussion, and that's why we are even thinking to open another branch in Congo, and we will do it. So we've done 2024, this is an outreach in Congo, and I was leading the team in Komoro, and that is the president of Komoro. So recently we signed an MOU with Burkina Faso, and soon we'll be going there, Burkina Faso, to help them to start the program, cardiac program at Burkina Faso. So you'll see me with the president. You know the president of Burkina Faso. So the country of medical tourists, so these are the countries we are managing. Some of the patients coming from, not only in Africa, but we've attended patients from India, German, China, France, Burundi. So it's not only in Africa. We are also attending many patients from. Actually, I think in next 5 to 10 years, people they will be visiting here to get treatment from US. So what are our future plans? I tell you, we'll do heart transplant. So we are currently conducting a feasibility study to establish a branch in one of the country in Africa, Comoro, Central Africa, and Congo. So I don't know which one will start, but these are the area where we are going to start. So recently we are going to have, probably in the next 24 months, there will be another building at JKCI Group, and we want to build one-stop center. And there will be a sport cardiology in this area. One of the best sport cardiology in Africa, it will be here. So, and is, so that's areas, and then so this is another, and also next 24 months, and the Chinese, I think they're here. They are right now. This is another hospital, JKCI at Mloganzila, of 100 bed, and 2 cath lab, state of what, and 4 theater. This is the new building at Mloganzila. So that's another expansion of infrastructure at JKCI Upanga, and soon it's going to be inaugurated by our Minister of Health. Here we are artificial intelligence laboratory also. So that was a Cardiotan conference last year in Zanzibar. So our journey in Cardiotan conference, I know most of you know the PASCA conference, so we want this conference, Cardiotan, to overtake the PASCA conference in Africa. So we started way back 2023. So we started with 10 sponsors, and then 33 sponsors, and 42 sponsors. Speaker, we started with 5 speakers, followed by 93 speakers, and last year it was 117. We started with 6 countries attending, followed by 14, and then it was 25 last year. And 2027, maybe we are going to have even 100 speakers. Participants, we started with 306, 436. Last year it was 670. So you can see the progress of this conference. So our conference this time is Smart Image for Stronger Heart. And I think we need to improve our imaging so that we can improve our diagnosis. Without image, diagnosis is uncertain.
Chairman of the JKCI Board of Trustees, Dr. Hassan Shenda, Executive Director of the Jakayta Kikwete Cardiac Institute, Dr. Peter Kasenge, District Commissioner at the Kinondoni District, Mr. Saad Tambule, Regional Medical Officer of the Dar es Salaam region, District Medical Officer, Kinondoni Municipal Council, Executive Directors of national, regional, peripheral, and private hospitals, distinguished health professionals, development partners, participants, sponsors, invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. I'm highly honored to represent Professor Mohamed Yakub Janabi, WHO Regional Director for Africa, who actually was invited to serve as a guest of honor for this occasion. Unfortunately, he is unable to be with us today due to prior commitments. Professor Janabi, our Regional Director, asked me to convey his warm greetings and best wishes to all participants. It is therefore my privilege to deliver the opening remarks on his behalf. And I'll make sure to deliver all the message that you have said to him. I would also like to extend my sincere appreciation to all participants who have traveled from different parts of Tanzania and across the world to attend this event. Your presence demonstrates a shared commitment to advancing cardiovascular health, strengthening professional collaboration, and promoting innovation in medical imaging. Special gratitude goes to the Jakaya Kikwete Cardiac Institute and the organizing committee for inviting the WHO Regional Director to serve as a guest of honor at this important gathering. I'm deeply honored to join you at the 4th Cardiotan Imaging 2026 International Scientific Conference, held under the timely and inspiring theme, Smart Imaging for Stronger Hearts. This theme reflects the transformative role of modern imaging technologies in improving diagnosis, treatment, planning, patient outcomes, and overall qualities of cardiovascular care. And this is a quote from Professor Janabi, and I quote, it says, "As an African and a cardiologist by profession, I am particularly encouraged to see this conference bringing together experts from across the continent and beyond to advance the use of innovative imaging technologies in addressing the growing burden of cardiovascular disease." End of quote. Ladies and gentlemen, cardiovascular disease remain the leading cause of death globally according to the World Health Organization. Nearly 17.9 million people die each year from cardiovascular diseases. It's really sad, which is accounting for approximately 32% of all global deaths. A significant proportion of these diseases occur in low and middle-income countries. In Tanzania, non-communicable disease, particularly hypertension, stroke, heart failure, and ischemic heart disease continue to place a growing burden on individuals, families, and the healthcare system. These realities underscore the urgent need to strengthen prevention, early detection, diagnosis, treatment, and long-term management of cardiovascular diseases. This conference, therefore, comes at a very critical time. It provides an excellent platform for researchers, clinicians, policymakers, educators, and innovators to exchange knowledge, share experiences, and explore solutions that can improve cardiovascular health outcomes across our region and beyond. Distinguished participants, we have heard from Dr. Kisenge about the remarkable progress made by JKCI in expanding access to specialized cardiovascular services throughout Tanzania. And the journey forward is also very amazing according to what has been presented. Particularly commendable is the continued implementation of the Samia Outreach Program, an initiative inspired by the vision and commitment of Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, to bring specialized cardiovascular services closer to communities across the country. Equally noteworthy is the expansion of service deliveries through facilities, as has been presented by Dr. Kisenge, like Kawe Clinic, Osterbe Clinic, Kariako Market Clinic, and a group hospital in Temeke District, thereby increasing access to quality cardiac care for Tanzanians. The planned expansion of service to the Lake Zone through Chato Regional Referral Hospital in Gaeta region further demonstrates JKCI commitment to ensuring equitable access to specialized cardiovascular services across the nation. In addition, JKCI has continued to strengthen human resource capacity through the training of cardiologists, cardiac surgeons, nurses, sonographers, and other specialized healthcare professionals. These investments are essential for building a resilient healthcare system capable of responding effectively to the growing burden of cardiovascular diseases. JKCI's contribution now extends beyond Tanzanian borders, and this has been demonstrated by the presentation of Dr. Kasengi. Through medical tourism and regional partnership, the Institute of Tanzania, as an emerging health organization, I reaffirm our commitment to continue supporting the government of Tanzania and institutions such as JKCI in strengthening health systems, promoting research and innovation, enhancing work complications, and reduces the costs of treatment. I therefore call upon all Tanzanians to take personal responsibility for their health by seeking regular medical checkups, adhering to professional medical advice, and embracing healthier lifestyle that reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease and other non-communicable diseases. To healthcare leaders, policymakers, researchers, development partners, and the private sector, I urge you to continue strengthening collaboration, embracing innovation, and investing in technologies that enhance diagnostic accuracy, improve patient outcomes, and expand access to quality healthcare services. The spirit of partnership demonstrated at this conference should continue long after these scientific deliberations have concluded. Distinguished participants, I'm also pleased to learn that today marks the official launch of the Tanzania Echocardiography Society TESS. The establishment of TESS is both timely and strategic. The society will play a critical role in advancing professional standards and skills among echocardiographers, cardiologists, and physicians, promoting excellence
Rais wa mpito, unaweza ukashare some few remarks wakati waheshimiwa mgeni rasmi anakwenda kuketi. Karibu tafadhali. Tumpigie makofi jamani rais wetu wa muda.
The participants, all distinguished guests. We're honored to have you here and to celebrate the opening and inauguration of TES. We really want to give appreciation to Executive Director Dr. Peter Kisenge for his vision. And yes, thank you so much for your work and support towards this achievement of this TES. Thank you.
Please pay a visit, and also don't be in rush to not to pay the visit for the exhibition. It is conferences like this, that's where we're getting collection of availability of a lot of informative information that we really looking forward to, for us to be successful in our community. And therefore, it's very important that you pay a visit so that you can familiarize yourself with the information that will be available to us. Naona viti tumeweka vingi, lakini kwa taarifa nilizo nazo ni kwamba Dr. Kisenge atakuja hapa na mwakilishi wa Heart to Heart. So can I have a representative of Heart to Heart on the stage, and also Dr. Kisenge, karibu tafadhali. Tuwapigie makofi wanapokuja hapa mbele kwa ajili ya kuweza kusign MOU hiyo. Utiaji sahihi wa MOU kati ya JKCI na Heart to Heart Egypt kudumisha ushirikiano mkubwa sana na kuongeza tija katika sekta ya afya, hususan matibabu ya moyo. Naam, sasa naomba tusimame jamani. Let's appreciate this moment that has been officially been witnessed by you, and it has been made for the betterment of our space. Makofi mengi sana tafadhali.
Thank you very much. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد عليه أفضل الصلاة وأزكى التسليم. السلام عليكم جميعا ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته، وأسعد الله صباحكم بكل خير. I would like to deliver my speech in Arabic, but I will try to deliver it in English. But you will. And Director General of the Arab Fund for Technical Assistance to African Countries, one of the organs of the League of Arab States, specialized in capacity building in Africa in many fields such as health, agriculture, engineering. Week at GKCI at Muhimbili National Hospital. I am particularly pleased to be back in Tanzania once again. This is not my first visit. I have had the privilege of visiting this beautiful country, two previous and African regions. Ladies and gentlemen, before continuing my speech, I would like to convey the greetings of His Excellency Mr. Hamda Bolghait, Secretary General of the League of Arab States, who extends his best wishes for the success of this conference and training programs and for the continued strengthening of Arab-African cooperation in the field of health and medical science. I would like to express my sincere appreciation to the government of the United Republic of Tanzania for its support, hospitality, and commitment to the success of this important initiative. I would like also to extend our deep appreciation to particular appreciation to Dr. Ahmed Al-Imam, whose expertise and dedication are essential to the success of this mission. Yesterday, Dr. Gada, Dr. Ahmed, and Dr. Ahmed arrived from Cairo at dawn and proceeded directly, without rest, to Muhimbili Hospital, where they immediately began performing critical cardiac catheterization procedure for urgent and high-risk cases, reflecting a strong commitment to saving lives and transferring advanced medical expertise. It's also worth noting that we have had the privilege of working with them on several previous occasions, including joint activities in both Rwanda and Uganda, which further reflects the continuity and strength of our collaboration. Senior consultants and medical experts participating in this program. I also extend my sincere thanks to all local and international partners whose collaboration made this initiative possible, with special appreciation to the organizers for their outstanding efforts in planning and delivering this important event. Such efforts reflect a shared vision of development road.
Makofi hayatoshi jamani, tuongeze tena makofi. Honorable His Excellency Ambassador, we would also love to appreciate two people. We would like to appreciate everyone, but because of time, allow us to appreciate two people. And without further ado, allow me to welcome Dr. Hassan Mshinda, the chairperson of Board of Trustees, to come forth. Tumpigie makofi jamani mwenyekiti wetu wa board ya wadhamini. And your exercise will be very simple to give the awards, the appreciation. Appreciation ya kwanza inakwenda kwa Professor Janabi, the Regional Director of WHO Africa. And because Dr. Sisati, you are here, we have decided to give this award as a symbol of appreciation to Director. Karibu tafadhali, tuweze kumpatia mwenyekiti wa bodi ili aweze ku. Mpigeni makofi tafadhali. Karibisha sponsor wetu, tuna sponsors wengi, but we want to extend our gratitude to our main sponsor, Azania Bank. Karibu tafadhali na uweze kupata tuzo yako. Makofi kwao tafadhali, Azania Bank. Ambao wampigi makofi wakati wa chakula. Jamani, tajiri anatakiwa ashangiliwe tu wakati wote. Wewe piga tu makofi unnecessarily. Huyu ni tajiri jamani. Asante, naomba Azania usishuke. Mwenyekiti unaweza kwenda kushuka tafadhali. Sasa naomba tuwapatie Azania waseme tu machache, na uzuri pesa huwa haihitaji kelele, kwa hiyo ataongea kwa kifupi. Samson Mahimbi, yeye ni Head of Corporate and Government Business. Karibu tafadhali.
Dr. Sisat Tegeng, representative of the Regional Director, WHO Africa, the distinguished leaders from the Jakaya Kikwete Cardiac Institute, esteemed medical professionals from Tanzania, Egypt, South Africa, United States of America, Chile, Italy, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Yeah, it's a great honor for Azania Bank to join you at the Cardiotan Emerging 2026 International Scientific Conference and support this important event as a main sponsor. We are so grateful for the opportunity to partner with you in advancing the cardiovascular health care and promoting the innovation in medical imaging. At Azania Bank, we believe that the sustainable development goes beyond the provision of financial services. It includes supporting initiatives that improve the quality of the life of the people. And it is for this reason that for many years, Azania Bank has been actively supporting the healthcare sector in Tanzania. The bank has provided a wide range of financing and banking solutions to hospitals and healthcare institutions, enabling them to strengthen their working capital, acquire essential medical equipment, expand healthcare facilities, and finance the importation of medicine, laboratory equipment, and other medical supplies. Through this support, many private clinics and hospitals across the country have enhanced their capacity to deliver quality healthcare services to the communities they serve. In addition, healthcare institutions have benefited from our treasury and investment services and the digital banking platforms that promote the efficient financial management and operational effectiveness. By recognizing the importance of the healthcare sector, Azania Bank will continue to work closely with healthcare institutions, professionals, by providing affordable and innovative banking solutions that support their growth and their sustainability. In conclusion, we believe that the strong partnerships are key to creating lasting impact. We are honored to support this conference and its important mission of advancing cardiovascular care through innovation. We remain committed to supporting initiatives that improve the lives and contribute to Tanzania's sustainable development. We wish all the participants the productive deliberations and a successful conference. Thank you for your kind attention, and may God bless you all. Thank you. Asanteni sana.
Tumuongeze makofi tena sponsor wetu tafadhali. Sasa wale ma-sponsor wengine ambao ulikuwa mnataka pia muongee, nafikiri next event ndio mpambane muwe main. Kuna maana yake kuwa main sponsor. Sasa mwenzako ametoa milioni 100 au umetoa milioni 2, kunakuwa na unbalance. Kwa hiyo naomba, is a call, don't feel jealous and blame me. Honorable guests of honor and members of this conference, we are almost coming to the end of our first phase. But before we go further, we would love to have a memorial event of this conference, and we are going to take some few pictures on the main stage, and thereafter we are going to adjust the program accordingly. Na sasa ningeomba tuweze kuweka vile viti hapa mbele ili tuweze kuruhusu zoezi la picha liweze kufanyika. Studio tafadhali. Asante sana. Ningeomba sasa mwenyekiti wetu wa board utunyanyulie mgeni wetu pamoja na Dr. Kisengi tafadhali, muweze kuja kuketi hapa, lakini ningeomba pia Dr. Delilah uweze kusogea hapa, na mwenyekiti Dr. Okatare pia naomba usogee hapa mbele ili sasa tuweze kuoccupy viti vya hapa. Karibu tafadhali. Asante sana. Naomba tuketi. Now I'll be mentioning the groups. You will definitely come and be behind them to take a picture, and then once it is done, you will leave the space for others to do the same. And make sure you are here. While you are here, you are smiling throughout, so that it can be defined that it was a happy moment and not otherwise. Naomba kwa heshima na taadhima viongozi wote wa Wizara ya Afya muweze kuja hapa, ambao mko hapa. Wizara ya Afya tafadhali karibuni, na taasisi zote zilizoko chini ya Wizara ya Afya. Ministry of Health, please proceed to take the first photo. Naomba tuwapigie makofi mengi sana tafadhali. Management ya JKSI pia naomba tuunganishe hapa. Tumeambiwa sisi pia ni sehemu ya wizara kama tunavyofahamu. Management ya JKSI, please karibuni. Tuwapige makofi mengi sana, hao watu wanapambana sana kuhakikisha kwamba tunakuwa na wakati mzuri. Please remember to smile. It's an important gesture for. Asante sana. Naomba pia tuweze kuwakaribisha interim leader, the organization that we have just launched today, TES. And also the Board of Trustees, please. of the interim leadership. Dr. Chilo, please. Hey. Au mpaka itakapothibitishwa zaidi. Asanteni sana. Naomba tuwakaribishe sponsors wote sasa, on top of main sponsor. Okay. All of our sponsors, please. A big round of applause for our sponsors. All right. Okay. Now it seems that we are so many. Maybe we can do 2 groups. Let's do you a justice. Naomba nisoge huku. We need to do 2 groups. You are very valuable to us. Yani nyinyi ndo hamja smile. I don't know what's the problem. You are the only group who have never smiled. Yeah, we appreciate. All right. And now, all the exhibitors and sponsors, I think it's very important that you proceed to the area so that we meet you there. Okay? I would love also to call upon a representative from Arab League, together with the Egyptian African Heart Association, to come forth, and Heart to Heart Association also be ready if the space will be populated. Thank you. Heart to Heart Association for Sustainable Development. You're the one. Thank you. Sasa ningeomba Dr. Lema pamoja na kamati nzima ya maandalizi muweze kuja. Karibuni sana tafadhali, the committee which have tirelessly working behind the scene to ensure that this event becomes a success. Naomba tuwapigie makofi mengi sana wanakamati hawa. Hao wengi wao wamekosa usingizi jamani. Hawajalala kabisa. Hongera sana mwenyekiti pamoja na kamati yako, mmefanya kazi kubwa sana. Wapigeni makofi tena tafadhali. Big round of applause ladies and gentlemen. We really appreciate. Asante, mnaweza kwenda kuketi sasa wana kamati. On the same token, I would love to allow the high table also to have a seat. Karibu sana. Thank you. Honorable Dr. Sisat, our honorable guest of honor, together with the members of the high table. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of part 1 of this presentation, of this conference. We thank you for your participation, but I have 2 announcements to make. One, once we depart from here, we are going to experience the exhibition, and also we are going to have a coffee break, or healthy break, I should say. But the second announcement is we should keep time because we have just started. There are so many presentations that will be taking place, so please be mindful of time. Kengele nafikiri itapigwa au tutaangalia utaratibu. If the time is for us to get in, let's quickly get in so that we can save time. I know we're in the business of saving lives, and therefore time is of the great essence in your mind. Asanteni sana kwa kunisikiliza na Mungu awabariki sana.
Thank you.